So, I am applying to jobs right now because I don't want to do the job I don't think that I'm doing right now for a couple different reasons. I have to be. Right now, I'm on call 24/7, which when I signed up for the job, I had never done an on call position before. And it's a lot. It's unrealistic. The company is good, and they're trying to work and figure out a way to make it more manageable. Um, they're always working with me, but I also just don't get paid enough. Um, and I've just been thinking about like, what if I do right right now? I make $52,000 a year, which is not making $52,000 a year because of all the taxes and insurance and all that good stuff. Um, Certainly, it's tricky because I feel very, in some ways, like I'm very privileged to be able to make $52,000 a year. And I think that I'm very capable of doing $75,000 a year work. Maybe even more. But right now, that's kind of where I'm landing, where I'm like, gotta get out of the mental health field and into a field where they actually pay you some money. I don't know. Oh, anyway, I just made a cover letter video for a personal assistant job that I'm applying for. So, we'll see. I'm just pretending that I'm a confident lady because sometimes I feel like I am, and sometimes I feel like I am capable, and other times I feel very small. It's interesting to think about, like, I feel like I have a lot of energy to move towards, like, being more confident and assertive. But, like, most of my life looking back, like, has been just me being very small. Being very afraid and anxious of what people think and spending a lot of time observing instead of engaging. Reading people, trying to figure out who's safe, who's not safe. And yet, there were a lot of times where I was also very outgoing. And I have the benefit I had a really fantastic sister who really, like, blazed her own trail as I'm the youngest child, so I have all, like, the messiness of that. But yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about, like, what if, Becca? What if you are capable of all these things? And, like, what if you don't need to be afraid all of the time? What if God does, like, want these things for you? What if He does want you to, like, blaze your path and be a strong person who has big feelings and big values and has stances on things? I think I spend a lot of time trying to stay neutral these days because everyone is so extreme. And I think in some ways that's really good, but I'm also allowed to have thoughts and feelings about things and choose a stance and still be open minded and respectful of other people. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of wondering, kind of engaging and wondering, like, what would it look like for Becca to be a bad biatch? To really, like, assert myself in my life, figure out what I want, figure out who God has made me to be, take risks, and find people who want to do life with me actively and just go for it. So, my thoughts for the day. Toodles!